we're going to be playing as the Lusitani. That is quite massive. Alright, well, let's fight this one on the battlefield and have our first battle for the series. So they're moving out here with their lighter townsfolk, I suppose, to try and waste skirmisher fire, because look at that. Actually flanking there. So do these have any formations? No, they don't. Well, let's move you guys up here and try and hit that. Okay, so we are skirmishing them well. Let's slightly move you up. Iberian slingers I know are really, really good. Dude, they are really going for it. Okay, just need to slightly move you up here. My reinforcements just need to be double timing it. Put you guys on skirmish mode. Nice. Okay. Fighting is about to break out. I didn't realize we had a lot of axemen. Maybe they're easier to craft and manufacture. Wow. Okay, so we're setting up a really nice death corridor here. So, starting things off, a massive 12,000 man battle for Western Iberia. Okay. Nice, skirmish mode was activated. They can now move. There's no way we could move this unit around here and maybe cap it, can we? So these guys have skirmishes. Oh my god, this is perfect. Look at this. I didn't even set this up. We're skirmishing them from literally 3 sides. This unit is about to get what we call in the business cooked. Still holding the front line for now. We haven't even got our reinforcements in. We're sending this cavalry unit around to try and cap the town square. Dude, those lighter spears. We still seem to be holding quite nice in a defensive position. We don't have a formation, which is a little bit annoying. Oh no, don't go that way. You've gone the wrong way. Okay, continue to go with this. Oh, you're out of ammunition now. Okay, those reinforcements are coming over. Well, you know what? Maybe I grab these guys here. How about I just try and grab everyone and go like something like this? I know there's slingers intertwined in there, so maybe we need to go like that. Beat them to Stonehenge. Oh wait, beat them to the beat them to the Stone Age. What I read that as henge. Oh dude, those guys just got absolutely decimated. Hi, hey Zach Hall, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, try and get up and around in here. Alright, let's move. Okay. I'm still sort of learning the unit icons as well. For what's what. So I do have some heavy shock here. Our other heavy shock is here. They're swinging around. Let's get these skirmishers. Maybe just sit like this. I reckon if I charge into this with everyone here, we're probably going to be able to capitulate the unit. Even if our skirmishers are out of ammunition. It's a light spear unit. I know it's risky doing it. You don't want to do it too often, but it might work. I do feel like if you were to rush these guys like super quick, you probably could throw your campaign. If you weren't too overly cautious. Nice, that's fine. You go down into here, you go over here. We won that. Now make sure everyone's here. Charge into this. Okay, our front line is starting to buckle now. So that's something we need to keep an eye on. We need to get the... You need to start, like... You're swinging over here. We need to get our cavalry to start flanking. I reckon if we sat here for a long time, we might actually lose it. Because they are grinding our front line. We need to start rotating quick. I can't believe the peasants got evaporated at the beginning of the battle. Well... The thing is, it's like, oh, they're the... We probably should go for the general here, though. Oh, they're the peasants. They're just going to get wrecked. Why would the AI do that? I actually think it's kind of smart that they did that because it actually made me waste a lot of my valuable and limited ammunition on just, like, trash tier peasants, which are going to get smashed anyway. Because you see that sometimes with... multiplayer battles. There's like deliberate units that have... Not saying that everyone uses peasants, but there are units that are like, hey, like high defense, high missile resistance. Okay, we can't cap this until we get a unit in there. Just to waste ammunition, because like our ammo is way better served focusing heavier units. Alright, let's try and rotate now. We're actually like funneling them there pretty well. We're still not favoured to win, looking at the balance of power. Nice. Now that we're getting some really nice angles. Oh, those guys haven't charged. They should do. But at the end of the day, I do feel bad fighting against my own Iberian brethren. Okay, their general's now moving back. Make sure the skirmishers hit down this. We can't do anything else. Where's our other general? I straight up don't know which one is the general. Maybe we send our cavalry over there. Right, still firing into this. I'm gonna start making sure we've got multiple attack orders. Bro, I saw some tweet today that it's been like 12 years since Winds of Winter came out. I wanted to cry. Jon Snow's been dead at the wall for 12 years. Daenerys is lost in the Dothraki Sea. You feel bad for about 5 seconds? No. I love A Song of Ice and Fire. I can't believe they fucked that show so hard. Towards the end. I can't imagine what they're going to do for a Jon Snow show. I can't think of a worse idea. Okay, now we're capping it. They are, like, making us earn this. This is not as convincing as I sort of thought it would have been. Like, our front, look at these. Like, these guys nearly capitulated at the front. If we weren't rotating, we might have lost that. Okay, so now we're looking good. We can go with another Inspire momentarily. Nice, let's drop that. Once this is capped, I should have sent an infantry unit. We could have had that under our control so much longer. These units are still fighting. Like, really, really well. Okay, so that should change things. I seem to remember that the Lusitanians have an infantry similar to German berserkers. It's called bear infantry. Is that true? I don't know. I've never played as the Lusitani before. I'll take your word for it. Are there bears in Spain? I never really thought about that. Or are they really limited numbers? I actually don't know. There are bears in Italy. And wolves, but like limited numbers. Okay, yeah, let's make sure that A lot of these units are now in a full retreat and don't recover. A couple of their units are still like relatively fine. Let's go for them. It's like their general unit's like really holding there. Nice. Now I think we've got them. Yes, victory. A decisive victory ultimately. Far out. Alright, let's fight this one. Hi from India. Hi. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. What's the time in India at the moment? Our general's under attack. Where? Oh, he's pretty far back. Okay, so this, like, right flank is, like, really secure. So let's go with that. Okay, so there's just a bit of skirmishing going on. And they can be grouped up as well. So let's get all of my cavalry here. Nice, we just annihilated some spear unit. Skirmisher unit. Let's go over here. And they're... Nice, they actually literally tried to, like, flank there. Okay, that needs to be here. And let's go rough that. Okay, just holding for now, nothing too crazy. And are these all my skirmishers? I think so, they're fine. Let's angle something like this. They are attacking us at the end of the day, so we can take our time. We just want to be careful engaging them slightly. Okay, so here they come. I'll read chat in a moment. Where is everyone from? Hello from Tunisia. This is my first time catching you live. Let's go. Thanks, Harley Pudding. 10:30. Okay, it's not too late. It's 3 o'clock here in Australia. In the morning, I thought it would be sort of a similar time zone, but India's pretty far away, I guess. I think it's us in Japan don't have too crazy of a time difference. When I was there in November. But yeah, no. I have well and truly cooked my sleeping pattern, so I'm nocturnal at the moment, so you guys should be able to catch the live streams in a better time for the US and the Europeans. I'm back into live streaming again. So, after my break, feeling so much better. I'm managing my injury super well. Okay, so we're holding here, which is fine. We just got to watch out if anything crazy happens. They are skirmishing us hard, though. Right, okay. I have literally 2 cavalry units here that are just not doing anything. These guys, it is a bit to manage, but they should be, like, at least harassing some of these guys. Let's move over here. There's no formations, which is interesting. I thought there'd be some sort of shield wall or some sort of organized defense. My god. This is a big battle. But yeah, we're going to be streaming this campaign over the next couple of days, roughly around about the same time. We've been streaming for like an hour or so, so maybe slightly earlier. I was a little bit late today because I was streaming on Twitch, which you can follow me and sub to me over there if you haven't already. We live streamed earlier today a Medieval Kingdoms Total War 1212 ED campaign playing as Lithuania, which is a lot of fun. And the video for that will be uploaded at a later date. If you want to watch it early, it's there in the VOD section on Twitch. Okay. I haven't been using any Inspires, which I bloody should be. Okay, let's move here. Cavalry, you need to, like, start swinging into this. Okay, we're just favoured to win this one if it keeps on going as it is. They've got a general unit in reserve here. Like, even though there's 4 skirmisher units here, you've got to stop them firing upon us. Okay, let's move back. We're holding.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, let's go to about here.
We hunger for blood and battle. Quickly. Iberia cavalry ready to orders.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Let's go with a rally. Nice. So that actually worked. The cavalry's doing a nice job. Okay, we've got units here that aren't doing anything. Now that they've committed the bulk of their forces, let's start flanking and try and move into this. Let's go into this. We've got a little bit of ammunition here, so let's go into them. Okay, now they're committing. Dude, this is a crazy fight. Our left-hand side is now wrapping. Same with the right. Nice. We're getting some really nice...
Iberian cavalry, noble cavalry, warriors eager for blood. Forward, warriors ready.
Skirmisher shots off there. Oh, okay, that's a bit tricky here.
Ready. Orders.
Move something like this. Move around here. What's this? Okay, don't go for that. That's a medium unit. You're better off rotating into that. Get these skirmishers to hit that then. Let's go with another Inspire. Oh, actually, one of these is a general unit. Oh, the reinforcing one. That's alright. Dude's acting like a Chad. Swinging out here. Nice. Okay. Let's go like this. Lusitani and Giga Chad. Alright, keep firing into that. Go for this. Start working it. I think we're doing better against these guys than we did against the what were they called? Celtica, whatever their bloody called. I don't know. I never know. Is it Celtic? Who knows? Americans say. What are they? Are they the Boston Celtics, aren't they? They're not Celtics.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
But the football team's called Celtic. As in soccer. Okay, so these guys out of ammunition, they are. We'll start charging then. Start cycle charging into the rear of this. Are we at a point where we can charge that, even though it's a medium infantry? Maybe. We've got a bit of a high ground here. We're skirmishing them from behind. If we could somehow kill their general, that'd be massive. Decent venomous volley. Oh, nice. Their right-hand side has very much capitulated. I'll get back to chat in a moment. I'm just focusing on this battle. It is hard to read chat at the same time when you're dealing with 40 units. Nice. We got plenty of time during the loading screen. Nice. Come on, come on. He's nearly broken. Dude. Absolute bloodbath here. Nice. Break into his fisherman's basket. The enemy general is dead. Whoa, look at this guy. Oh. Iberian swordsman. Alright. Let's fight this one upon the battlefield. So they do have their own skirmisher cav, but I kind of want to go for their general if I can. If we snipe him, we might be able to have a crazy victory. And try and split it up. Like, get it going. start just absolutely running this way. So we're starting to skirmish. They do have only light shock. So they do have cavalry supremacy, but it's actually skirmisher cav. Okay. Try and get you guys to continually run here. You move to about there. You go to about here. So start hitting that from there. Actually, maybe get more around the back. Start hitting them there. You go to about here. You go to about there. You go to like there, ideally. And then start hitting their general. We want to try and skirmish cav them from the back, rear, and sides. There we go. That's what I want. So keep going like this. But keep moving if they're going to come close. Nice. We've already destroyed 50. Keep it moving. But yeah, keep going like that. Perfect. Let's go with an inspire. We might be able to general snipe him. If we're lucky. There we go. Open up those angles. Keep it moving. Keep it going. Move that way. Alright, keep focusing on him. They're just skirmishing us out here a little bit. We're good. Keep doing it. It's working. Okay, now they're getting wise to it because they're moving a unit around. Come on, keep going. Go this way more. Oh, we're so close. We're duking him so well. Are they flanking yet? No, they haven't even engaged the front line, to be fair. Alright, move this way. Come on. How is he not dead? He might be, actually, but we want to completely capitulate it. I think it'll be worth wasting all our skirmisher ammo on them. But after all this, even if we are victorious, we might not benefit in taking the settlement, which would be annoying as. Move. That shock cavalry is getting very close to us. I think the plan's working, not gonna lie. I think it is as well. Plan. Win. How's the front line looking? Okay, so they are starting to flank now. This is what I'm talking about. So you go here, and you probably move up there. Keep going this way. We still haven't crushed it though, even though we used all of our skirmisher ammunition. Okay, so you're out of ammunition now. We're still kiting that unit around. How did this go? Did we not... Wait, did I... Whoa! We're actually buckling here. Shit. These guys are on skirmish mode anyway. We really need to kill their general. Yikes. Move up here then. Plug that then. Why are they routing so bad? Okay, I think we got him. Do we go against this medium shock here? That's what I want to know. How many's 80? 4 units. Is that enough to go for it? This is the real test of our cavalry. They are doing it, but it's going to be heavy. Okay, no, we are. Nice, nice. Some of our flanks are buckling here. We sniped the general. We're in a good spot. Let's go with a rally. Let's completely get rid of this. And then we'll start cycle charging. Oh, my right flank is just buckled. Okay, get over here quick. Okay. I should have got you over here, to be fair. Okay. Get over here and start cycle charging. What's this? Random unit. Go for that. You hit this. Try and hit that. Okay, I'm going to need to get the general involved in this one, I think. Or otherwise we're not going to win. So, we won't sit him in reserve. You're hitting this now. This should be a good charge. And then go back and forth. You swing around this way. Actually, go and help this. This should be a really good charge here, actually. We're pinning them down from the front. Nice. And they should break from that. Where's my general? He needs to be over here. We've got a unit here coming back now. Push over here to help. We've got some skirmishers that... Okay, go to the right, go to the left side, because there are still some skirmish cav. What I'm concerned is if I move my skirmishers around, they could get targeted. Go this way. Yeah, go for that then. You go for this. Nice. And let's go with that. Nice. Come on, come on. Dude, some of... I don't know, man. Our guys were buckling big time. This is an okay army, but it's not that crazy. Alright, cycle charge into that. A lot of our units are wavering. Come on. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's give out that order. Go to here now. Okay. Maybe it was guard mode? I don't think so, though. Let's give out some attack orders now. Even if they're depleted. Okay, I was trying to get my skirmishers to flank. Where's my general? Go this way more. I'll reach that in a moment. I'm just focusing on this. I might commit a unit to just make sure these guys don't come back. Because that would be the concern. Allowing units to come back that we crush. So make sure there's a good amount retreating. Okay. We're working it. We're doing alright. To be fair, this is the second tier army. But I was expecting a little bit more, to be fair. Especially seeing as the odds we were getting at the start. Right, let's start cycle charging this now. Alright, we're making sure they're not coming back. They're peppering fine. Now that we're more than likely going to win, we'll try and get some cinematic shots and zoom in. It can be hard sometimes, though. Oh no, we're good. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we got him. We got him, I think, yeah. Nice. Continue. Let's try and run down as many of them as we can. But now we're in a weird situation if Massalia takes it. Yeah, why did that just miss before? That's annoying. Well, we'll fight it, and if it crashes again, start skirmishing. Oh my god. Although those are noble shock, we should be okay. Alright, they're skirmishing out the... Well, hey, 50 likes. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. 50 likes on the stream. Okay, I'll keep an eye if they move on out. Like I said, I kind of want to give everyone attack orders. Just to charge while we catch them in a phase of movement. This is probably the last big battle for Iberia. We're fighting for the soul of Iberia. Alright, move them up. Now let's just hope that they don't move anyone out of the settlement. Then we're only fighting a garrison. You're welcome. Cheers, Funky Ribar. Appreciate it, Mr. Funky. Okay, we're still skirmishing them well. Our general's under attack, that's fine. Okay, everyone else is still moving over there. Still skirmishing incredibly well. Look at this, man. I'm loving these Iberian skirmishes. Mein Gott. Oh no, I'm getting attacked here, and I'm not paying attention. Bloody cowards. Move around this way and deal with them.
All its ammunition.
Iberian soldiers! Get running! Warriors eager ready!
Okay.
Ex-warriors!
Ooh, some of our units are buckling a little bit here. Oh, hang on.
Warriors ready! Fire on them! Battle
Our men flee the
Yeah, maybe I think I'm doing better than what I was. That was a little bit back and forth here. Bear with me.
ready for battle! Iberian cavalry!
They are noble shock, but we are kind of
Eager for
working them a bit. Yeah, keep giving chase and then moving.
has used all its ammunition.
It's advanced and move. How are we going? Oh, they're nearly crushed anyway. There's only 22 of them left. There's a massive, thick fight going on here. These infantry are absolutely clashing heads. Nice, we exhausted them. And now we can just move out, skirmishers up. They should be able to hit them with ease. This is where the battle's gonna
One of our units has used
really
all its
be.
ammunition.
To be fair, you got to give it to K2, but they're actually making us fight for this one. They're making us earn our lumps. Move this way.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Right, swing down this way if you can. I kind of want to get a better angle with my skirmishers. Oh, okay, flank and cycle charge. Slightly move you up into a closer radius. Swing. Get around here. You need to be further around. Move you up. Bro. They tried to, like, push up and they were just getting torched. We're winning here. Alright, come on. We're about to get our cavalry involved. Nice. Do I try and attempt? Oh, they can't even get through the gateway. Oh shit, maybe not. Maybe we need to use those ladders big time. I was cycle charging. Seriously, I got no unit that can attempt a gateway push. Bit weird. Move a little bit closer. This main army's taking a bit of a beating. Alright, let's speed things up. We've got plenty of time here now. Once these units are kaput. Heavy noble fighters, is that what's holding? Must be. Okay, make sure the cavalry at least runs them down. And let's grab these units to go for the ladders, and we'll try and make our way in on this side. Yeah, so do I not have a single unit that can even attempt? Oh no, that unit can, but that's a general unit. How about you? You're a general unit, but I kind of don't want to risk you, to be honest. Move back. You go to about here. Alright, now that you have the ladder, go for here then. And once you're equipped with the other one. So, I think we're okay. It's just going to be logistically getting in. And time, potentially. We did what we needed to do. Crushing the reinforcing army before it even had a chance to make their way in. And now we've got to deal with this offensive siege. And we'll form up something like this. I am tempted to maybe move my skirmishers up here. We don't seem to have too many more on the other side. Yeah, if I think if I move my cavalry up, we're probably going to lose this general. We can have a look. Maybe we'll have a look. They're not marching out, are they? No. What's happening here? Hang on, they might be marching out here. They are. Why'd they do that? Okay, so I was watching... Hang on. Can we burn this down, or are we just going to get absolutely roasted?
One of our units has used all its
It is
ammunition.
taking fire. It's not too bad. It's not going to be enough fire damage, though. That's the thing. Okay, our skirmishers are starting to pepper here.
Our general has fallen.
They just really baited. Oh, our general's fallen. What? Which one? Oh, they must have got one. Oh, but some of these generals look like at full strength. Oh no, we might have just got baited. I think it was here. I think we lost someone over here. Oh no. I don't think it was the king, but it might have been one of his, like, decent generals. Oh, yikes. Why are these units taking so long? It's going to take ages to get those ladders up. Maybe an oof. I'm just watching what this skirmisher does, because they might potentially open the gates again. I don't know what's happening here. We're skirmishing back. I don't know how effective we're sort of doing. Maybe if you're hitting that, I don't know. Yeah, that's a bit better. It's not terrible. We're not doing any damage on them,
One of
though.
our units has used all its ammunition.
Alright, let's move them out. We still have that command. Are they moving out here? No. "43 minutes remaining. Once we start flooding into the settlement, we should be able to claim the win. Oh, okay, hang on. There's tents there. Hang on. Maybe go here then, because that might act as an obstruction. There's a fair few there. Yeah, why can you... Okay, we're going to have to go to the right-hand side. A little bit annoying, but we can manage. Alright. Now we're getting into arrow fire range. It's a big shot in. There's a lot of them hanging up near the sacred stones for whatever reason. Come on. There we go. You're still coming up. Alright. Get everyone apart from the slingers and the cavalry to pretty much send it here. Yeah, try and cap the town square. Not the town square, the gateway. Then ultimately the town square. Nice. Oh my god. That was brutal. Okay, at least it's contested here now. The reinforcements are coming. I think they're a little bit exhausted though, to be fair. Look at this guy. This guy's absolutely huffing and puffing. No, no, it still says they're quite eager, which is surprising. We're only fighting townsfolk here. They're getting targeted. Yeah, so we only did 4% with the cavalry, which is absolutely nothing. Okay, well now we've got more units coming up. We can probably give out multiple attack orders as we flood on into Kartuba. The battle for Cordoba is about to begin. Within the city streets, that is. Yo, 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 man. Finally catching you live. Thanks, Nils. Favorite total streamer. Oh, cheers, man. Always giving me inspiration to play a new faction. Greetings from Norway. Hello. How is Norway doing this time of year? Yeah, maybe this will inspire people to play an Iberian faction. Maybe they're a bit slept on, I don't know. It's kind of cool that there's this weird lake here. Very small. Is it nice and warm? Probably. Maybe still cold to some extent. Go, go, go. We're nearly capping this though, so we can get everyone else in. I'm kind of just not even going to bother maybe bringing those units in. Maybe we just keep them in reserve, I don't know. Come on. We're going in. Dude, there's some really cool looking unique Iberian shields. Really nice. Cool.
We have captured the gate.
We've captured the gates, perfect. Let's send in the cavalry. Okay. Like I said, make sure every unit at least has an attack order. Spice up the push. Nice. Nice. Kind of warm. 19, 25 degrees. Iberia is definitely slept on. Yeah, no, I agree. Oh, that's nice. That's not too bad. It's about what it is here when it gets into summer. Just right. Depending if your house is insulated, might get a bit warm. Okay, the cavalry's now in. Yeah, start working on these slingers. Look at this. Look at this cavalry pushing. Why is there like a lake here? I guess they will. There's like a pontoon, a ramp. I don't think the cavalry was expecting to get just absolutely drenched in this settlement, but we're about to kill this man with a bolt cut. Is that a bolt? No, what is, I don't even know what type of hairstyle that is. It's a whack, whatever it is. It's like the Friar Tuck cut. That's what it looked like. Oh god. Alright. I actually straight up might be better off to send some units to get the gateway. Whoa. Why they just capitulate like that? Oh. I guess we started capping the town square. They knew it was over. Oh, wow. So this is a 13,000 man battle. We have the king and a decent high-ranking general. Alright, let's fight this one upon the battlefield and have our first battle of the series. Yeah, we are actually dividing our forces up a bit. Maybe just want to be a little bit careful. Maybe try and go something like that. We don't want to be really split. So... Hang on. Oh, I bloody misclicked. Oh, come on. No, I thought they were going to charge. Yeah, just try and go something like this. Then something like that. There. And then skirmishing. Okay. They knew it was a little bit hard for them to push. Our reinforcements are coming over. Yeah, so if we can just like rally up, we don't need to be too offensive. It's interesting that they ran back. Hiding in the forest to try and get us.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Okay, let's move my skirmishers here. Let's move one there and then try and move you here. And we'll form up. We're still waiting for these units to get over there. Alright, so what are these guys? These are the very light spears. Ooh. They do have skirmisher ammunition themselves, though. Alright, let's move out here. Yeah, the longer we wait, the better. I want to try and get them on some angles. How strong are Numidian factions in this game? In this mod in particular? I actually don't even know. I don't think they're the best, to be fair. I think the Scythian nomadic factions are better. I could be wrong. Alright, just trying to kite this unit around here. And we're still waiting for these guys to get over. We used a lot of our skirmisher ammunition and we haven't really done... Like, well, we've used half of our skirmisher ammunition and we've only gotten just half of the unit. I don't know if that's crazily good. Alright. So we've got these cavalry, go over here. Oh, that's another baggage train. Go something like that. Get the other general here, and then we've got the secondary line. More skirmishers coming back over, and then we'll make a play. Right, move over here. Roughly like this. And start skirmishing. Although we didn't get all of the unit, they are badly bloodied. Right, let's speed things up. Alright, continue to pepper this now. Nice. We're working them well. Brutal. Alright, let's start firing at this. The skirmishers are coming over here. Let's group them up. Oh, here we go. Some of our slingers are starting to hit theirs. Before they weren't really firing at all. Still getting our skirmisher cav to focus on their left flank.
have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Iberian cavalry!
Alright, speed things up slightly. Don't want to get baited into here too much.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, they're out of ammunition.
Quickly now! Forward! Iberian cavalry! Fire on them!
Alright, move them around here. I think I might turn skirmish mode off.
Iberian cover!
Why? Oh, I was gonna say, like, why is my game stuttering? It's because I think there's a lot of units pushing over that bridge there. Move that in.
Spears ready!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
The AI acting very strange here, tactic. Yeah, I've seen better. They're hiding in the jungle. Forest, you mean. Then coming back and forth to go inside. Can I understand? Well, I think what it is, they calculated that they couldn't hold here, and then they calculate that they can't push forward. Actually, retreating back into the forest is actually not too bad of a strategy against a superior missile foe. Okay. Let's advance. But also, not the best army we're facing. We're also outnumbering them 2-1, so I don't even think there was even a chance they would win this one. AI being dumb, nothing new. I've seen better in this game, I'm not gonna lie.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Sometimes it happens in Rome too that the AI gets stuck in indecisiveness. Like, whatever you do, sometimes it's actually better to commit. There's some quote, isn't there? Action is better than inaction sometimes, because you're like perpetually just like going back and forth, and you can it's sometimes better to make an action that it be a mistake and then quickly correct the mistake. Like, sometimes inaction is really, really bad, which it seems like what's happening here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Alright, let's charge further. I do actually think that actually trying to like not sit back and take arrow fire and push back into the forest, that actually wasn't too bad of a play, to be fair, but then they just like didn't commit. They should have just like pushed us as soon as we crossed, or well, maybe I don't know. Maybe they're sitting back here now. We're taking the fight to them, so we're gonna be able to flank them though. Alright, let's give out some attack orders now. The thing is, when you move into the forest, what that does, it reduces the combat efficiency of units, and that's been a thing since Rome 2 and Attila. And it really protects you from skirmishes, but like there's no way they were going to win this anyway. If there was a chance I thought they could win this, I'd be kind of a lot more pissed. But it's the whole thing that, well, we need to be flanking big time here.
Used all its ammunition.
And I need to move my skirmishers up. To be fair, they're not going to be that effective, though, because of the tree line. There's a thing in, Rome that if you have artillery, it turns every single offensive battle in a defensive one, as the AI looks to close the distance and stop you hitting them with impunity. Oh, okay, so I can't even see. Like, there's some units here that are just sitting still. They should be pushing up. They are actually kind of holding us, except on this right flank. I wish I could see what was going on. So yeah.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, so now it's back on their terms. We just need to start flanking. Yeah, because like we're actually struggling to push through this. At least I can see some logic in this. Dude, we are, yeah, we're struggling. Hang on. Just need to start working down this. Especially with such a spear-heavy army comp. It's not, yeah. I can see them wanting to be more defensive. It kind of nullifies. It kind of nullifies or nulls, yeah, out the superior missile and cavalry. Control F for foliage. Oh, I didn't even know that. Bro, Mufasa with the big play. I didn't think you could do that in DEI. I usually press. It's usually hotkeyed to spacebar. Is that a little bit cheaty? That we can see where everything is here. Interesting. Lucky I trusted you. Now to put it back on, Alt F4. That's what I was thinking. Imagine. Alright. Nice, let's run them down. Hello. Hey Tilla Caesar, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yeah, the AI played it very good here. It's good to see. You reckon? I'm seeing back and forth now. Some people say they played alright, some people said they played trash. I think, yeah, the back and forth was, it was like they were calculating, which is fine. I still think that was probably the play. I don't know. An interesting one. The old F4 joke never gets old. Yeah. It'd be annoying as, because it would take me bloody ages to reload, especially on DEI. Alright, I think we got a lot of them now. Nice, decisive victory. Outnumbering them 2-1. Whoa, 845. That's not much though. Alright, let's well, do we build more siege equipment? No, I think it's probably fine. Alright, let's fight this one. Alright. Let's move these guys over this side. Actually, what are they doing? Okay. I'm just sort of curious to see the pathfinding of the AI, what they're doing. We do have general units that can burn down. gates.
Iberian sword! Orders! Aren't you?
It can come off offensive sometimes to Portuguese people. Anyone can get offended for like anything. And also, I don't think Lusitani people exist anymore, so I don't think they would care.
Kill them all!
Because it's like everything Iberian you call Spaniard. Same with Brazil. People think that they are Spanish, but we speak Portuguese. I don't think that's the fact, wasn't it? Because it was owned by Spain at one point? Yeah, it was united for like 80 years, right? But what I sort of thought is that like what eventually became like Galatia and I don't know, what are them? Like Leon, all those sort of ethnic groups were like bred into what became Spain anyway. Like for example, like why Scottish and Irish, for example, have such like close ethnic ties, even though they're Irish and Scottish, is because the Celts were there. So it's like, that's why it's like on your DNA test, even though I've done one, it's like so similar. No, it wasn't. It was owned by Portugal. Alright. I clearly don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry.
The enemy is attacking our ally.
Alright, so now that we've done this, are the goals going up? Oh no, they can't get in, I don't think. Oh no, wait, are they? They are doing some damage. Celts were also Portuguese. I do know that some of the ethnic Irish came from the Iberian Peninsula, yeah. I think genetically they can trace that.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Warriors!
Alright, they're gonna push from that side.
Ready for battle!
I said I was gonna sit back, but now that they pushed all the way here, I guess they might as well do some damage.
Our men flee
Even if they get
the
crushed.
battle. This is a shameful display.
Alright, let's speed things up. And allow the Gauls to push in. Let's move this here. No, move it down actually, because that's easier. And now we can sit back, relax, and allow the Gauls to rush in. when it is better to occupy or sack,
My unit has perished.
or raise a city in DEO. I don't know. I guess it's rather situational. Hey bro, the reason your units can't burn down the gate is because they're on skirmish mode? Really? If I go with melee, does that do it? Dude. Toxborg. Oh! I recognize that name. You're a YouTuber, I think. That was a very based play. No one else bloody recognized that. Oh, it's yeah, because these are like hybrid units. This is the first time playing. Yeah, so hang on. I didn't even know that. I just thought we weren't able to. Oh, shit. Well, now we know. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yikes. I just thought they weren't able to. Oh my god. My frames. How are the goals doing? I don't know what they're doing. These guys are not moving in. It's not quite. Wait. Yeah, they stopped now as well. Or maybe it's an idea to send a unit around because they don't seem to be pushing. I think we've only played like one other siege, so... Luckily we haven't lost a siege before I figured out that we can burn down the gates. I don't even think these guys are throwing anymore, are they? They're just getting tanked. We do have ladders on here, but they're not going for it. How long we got? 47 minutes. Try and get them around. Oh, they actually pushed out there. I think if the Gauls haven't made a good chunk... They're just tanking all this arrow fire. What are they doing? Oh, now they're going again. They just need to get it to 100 fire damage. Come on. And then if they can pin down everyone else over here, we'll flank. We'll go this other side.
The enemy's gates have been
Nice.
destroyed.
And now they're going to charge in. Yeah, go, go, go. Slinger's moving out. Bro, they picked like the worst side to push. Oh, yikes, I got my unit here now. Well, I guess I can go back. You should have archers in this battle. I don't think we can even recruit archers at this point in time. We've only got access to slingers. Alright. Come on, goals. Do us proud. Take this settlement for us. We're gonna do the Walter Frey tactic and sit back. If it gets to a point where I think we're gonna lose, I'll commit around about the 30-minute mark. Oh my god, they are just cooking these goals. That's a lot of hot oil. And what have we lost? 2 units in this. To be fair, I could move up my slingers. I don't know if they're going to be able to arc their shots well, but it's probably not a bad idea. Go with something like that. You're right, I forgot you can't have access to archers as an Iberian faction. You might be able to get them, I don't think so. We definitely can't recruit them at this point. Are they even making, like, any progression? Slightly. Brother versus brother. Goals facing goals. Seems to be working. Alright, let's move up slightly. No, maybe sitting further back is okay. I hope most of the enemy units get distracted by the goals. I wish more would. Okay, so they're going to start auto-firing. Alright. Oh, nice. They're actually hitting them from behind quite well, to be fair. They got their backs not facing us. Yeah, no, I've seen... I think I saw some of your shorts, actually. That's why I recognized the name. Toxborg. Good channel. Check it out. DI videos. Oh, we're really peppering them now. Maybe we'll give out an attack order, because some of them are just not in range. They are really moving up though. Okay, that's the skirmisher unit, so maybe I shouldn't move that up, because it's going to move way too up. Oh, dude, we are really targeting them. Yeah, just fire into that cluster. They are actually progressing quite well against the Visco. Alright, we are starting to cop a little bit of arrow fire, but that's okay. Look, I will commit my army if I have to, but I'd rather keep it in reserve. Oh, dude, we just wiped that. Maybe give out some different attack orders to get a different spread of firing. So they're just like chipping everyone, just in case there's a miss shot. Like I said, we'll give it to 30, then we'll go. Our skirmishers are doing well on some of those units. Iberian slingers are pretty goated. They're pretty good. Fire into that. No, they're getting way too close to this in the gateway. Our allies' general has fallen. Oh no. What a shame. Alright, that's a bit better now that we're out of range. We'll let them auto fire. We've taken out a couple of units there. Just this firing looks like it's doing a lot more damage and is doing a lot better than what you'd think. Oh no, they're nearly fully capitulated. Yikes. There's a lot of goals burning. Yeah, well maybe we'll go now. Even though we've got 5 more minutes. Simply because it's going to pin these units here. Alright. Time to go. Time to boogie with it. Let's move our skirmish cav over here. Alright, let's move out. We've probably softened them up enough. Jeez. They just like full centered up there. Oh my god. I am surprised they didn't go for the ladders though, to be fair. From what I've seen when the AI attempts sieges with you, they do tend to go up siege equipment. But not this time, I suppose. Alright, maybe reform there. Halt and then go something like that. Yeah, they are now in a full retreat. I know they're only light spears, but jeez. Tactically, nothing really too crazy in this fight, just a bit of a grind at the moment. Nice. Hello there, Simpsy. Hello, Emmanuel. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Back again.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Alright, let's attempt from this side. I don't think they've, I was going to say, they haven't really shifted any of those units around. Even though. Alright, try and get them in roughly like this. The quickest part, the better. Alright. Alright, come on. Why are you struggling to burn that down? Wait, why are they going from... Why do they think that that is the best path to get there? Alright. I might have to individually grab the units and give them attack orders.
Our ally has been destroyed.
Look, I don't mind having some units go from that side, but not all of them. Our ally has been destroyed. I don't think I've had that notification. Oh, they seem to be disengaging anyway. Like, oh my god, there's so many bodies here. You'd think the bodies would be so high that, like, you nearly couldn't get in there. Hopefully the timer doesn't run out. There's always a chance. Alright. We've got 4 units heading over this way. I was going to say there's no way we can go around the side here, but no. I guess you can when it's not built up. Nice. Nearly.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Nearly out of ammunition with our skirmishers. Dude, this is an absolute grind. I think it's just taking a lot longer because of just the amount of units. My frames are killing it. My FPS is dead as.
our units has used all its ammunition.
Nice. Push that unit then. There we go. Nearly at 100%. I reckon it's the skirmishers that are probably doing most of the damage here rather than the infantry in this pocket. Nice. Wait. Oh no, we have to wait. Maybe sitting back was a little bit too cheeky. We might lose. Just because of the timer. Can we move through this gateway yet? We can now. Far out. This is brutal. Yeah, after all that, maybe I'm better off getting more guys over here. They can get in quicker. Like, go that way. Don't maybe get one unit, but...
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Couple big pockets of fighting at both gateways. They might just hold us on time. Hey there, never played as an Iberian myself. Maybe it's time for me also. Yeah, I haven't played as them before either. They seem okay. Got pretty decent swordsmen and skirmishers. Something a little bit different. Change of pace. Once you get Iberia, you're in a very, very strong position. At the moment, we're really struggling to punch through this, though. These aren't the best swordsmen, to be fair. Alright, let's sit these guys back. What do we have here? Couple of cavalry units, we'll get them in. Or maybe if you swing this way, you might cause a push. Like, go that... Can you go that way? Like, fully disengage all of them. Alright, nearly capping this. There's actually 3 capture points in this. I did say this before, that Guerrilla is actually a kind of a brutal siege to take. It's got a really good garrison.
We have captured a tower.
Alright, maybe the tables have turned a bit now that we have an arrow tower working for us. Alright, they're starting to move now. I would like to get my cavalry in, maybe. But the only way would be through the gateway.
The battle is turning in our favor.
The battle's only now just turning in our favor? Alright. Nice. Oh, we might have pushed through here. Hang on. Maybe we can move the cavalry in. Bloody hell. This has not been tactically difficult whatsoever. This has been a grind. This battle's been going on for ages. I guess I get these guys to go around the left. CMC, Zombie King, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How's life as a zombie? How does it feel to be king of the zombies? Hello. Hello, Benny. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, no, we actually lost there. We'll send a unit there then. Get you guys to flank on that side.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Nice, go that way. Our men are fleeing from the battle, not the majority of them. Yeah, keep going, keep going, keep going. You know, eating brains, chasing people more, eating. Same old, same old. I don't know why I read that as a British zombie. Nice. Living the life. Living the life. Oh god. Eating brains, then I ate more brains, and then after that I ate more brains. I feel like that's a bit from somewhere. Oh fuck me. Shaun of the Dead? No, I don't know.
This is a shameful display.
Maybe. Alright. These sword followers, my god, are pretty good. These are just like, go there, yeah. Do I move in my slingers? I guess. We just need to push that little bit longer. I know the committing the cavalry in here is going to be potentially costly, but I think we just got to do it. We're going to crush this side. I don't know what it is, but whatever these units are here are just like really holding. Maybe it's the position of like the hovels. Maybe the arrow towers to some extent. the entire Gaulish stack and then a couple of my units that I committed here have really done bad. Pushing that point. "21 minutes remaining. Can we do it?" I guess I could move in my general. My generals. That might make the difference. At this point, just to get over the line. I don't think we killed any of theirs. I didn't want to risk them to arrow fire at all. Could have moved them in maybe a lot sooner. But that was the reason why. We still haven't got this gateway under our control. I watch stuff like this and just think back to when that actually happened. Just pure crazy the scale of things. Yes. I would hate to be a peasant in Gaul. Bro, imagine dying in Bertagala. That must suck. Don't die in Rome or some cool city. Bloody Bertagala.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Is this it? Is this the push? I think once we take this, we might actually be able to initiate the countdown of the town square. Or the victory point in the market. If you want to get technical. Oh, they're starting to move, so maybe we need to go. If some can make it around these two units, do it.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay. Maybe hit this from behind. Like, I'm in the army, right? We talk about this stuff all the time. Just having to make your way through hundreds and hundreds of people fighting crazy. Yep. War is hell. Can't imagine it. Okay. I think it's game over for them. Their general just capitulated.
The enemy general
And he died.
is dead.
And that's it. A close victory after all that. Oh my god, that was a 41-minute battle. Alright, let's assault and we'll play this one. If we can crush that reinforcing army. Alright. I will read chat because we're having a funny discussion, but I need to win this. Okay, let's give out some attack orders. But, like, I don't even think, like, theoretically... I don't think, like, even first generation of that sort of stuff we ain't pulling out the Habsburg gin just yet. I think it's when it's like, I think when like even Game of Thrones sort of showed this. I think it's when it's like generations of inbreeding, and that's what complicates things. That's when your parents and then your grandparents, and then it just and then like the genetic defects like multiply. Okay. I would love to get cinematic shots, but oh god, why the hell are they going so close there? Alright, so we're fighting the main legion here now. I would have loved to commit a lot more, but alright, move the general up. Okay, so what do we have here? Oh, these are all infantry. Or maybe go for it then and swing and charge. Reinforcements coming over here. I'm going to get my skirmishers over here to help. Okay, where's my general? I'm going to advance everyone. Okay, we're starting to capitulate here. Go with an inspire and a rally. Get into where everyone's fighting. Go into this. We're still skirmishing there. I'm going to send my cavalry over here. Okay. So everyone's nearly over here. Come on. There's going to be a breach here in a moment. So move to at least something like this. Okay. So we do have some skirmishes here. Get on the flanks, please. And then we need these guys over here as well. Oh, they're actually starting to... Except for these slingers, perhaps. Try and stop them from committing.
Our general is under attack.
Alright, get over here. We need to win. We need to win this battle here. I'm going to get my general to start hitting these skirmishes in some of these areas. Alright, the reinforcements are now here. Push into these gaps. And go in and help on out. Alright, swing around here. What's this? Oh, they've got some equite units back here we've got to be super careful of. Moving the king in. What's happening here? Oh, they're going to come hit us in the rear. We got to go. Oh, they've got a good unit moving around there. Alright. That's concerning. Okay, that's good, that's good. Yeah, this is what we want.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Alright, go for that. Nice. I'm just gonna... Well, so maybe they are gonna turn then, because they know there's a decent amount coming in. What's that? That's a bodyguard. Nice, we're winning here. Baggage train. You can basically fuck off, I don't care. Nice. Get the general around this. Okay. That's fine.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. One of our units has used all its ammunition.
We'll go for this. Gonna be busy with the micromanaging. Yeah, I did manage to see that. It's an easy battle to lose because there's so much to negotiate. I feel. A lot of moving parts. I think we should have auto-resolved this actually, because this... I don't think we're going to lose, but...
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
This is a lot harder than probably what it should be. We had a really good auto-resolve that we didn't basically use.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Alright, I'm going to just try and cycle charge this. We did not clean up this reinforcing army like whatsoever. Actually, go for the town square because we might be able to get a go here. Like, we didn't get a decisive victory against this main army. There we go.
Our men flee the field of
Nice.
battle. This is a shameful display.
Right, that's a good angle there. Make sure you're on skirmish mode though.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Oh god, they're coming for me here. Okay, we've won here now though, which is great. Nice. Go over here. We're winning this. God, they got caught. Okay, we are beating the garrison here though. Dude, we're pumping into this. Catch this. That's my favorite fact. The Romans used to write that on their rocks, on their slingers. Writing stuff on munitions has always been an ancient pastime. Oh, nice.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful.
Okay, so what do we have here? Not the cavalry. Yeah, so advance to that. Nice. Win that properly. Oh, we actually set up a bit of a kill zone there. Nice. Let's go back to this. Win here. I think we're good now. Far out, boys. Making me work for that one. Yikers. Yikes.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
I can't see us losing this from here. Alright, go take that. Go over here to help now. Go into the back of this. Getting those angles up. You go this way. Where were you anyway? You're over here. Alright. Nice. Oh, they recovered. Alright, we've got a couple of pockets of Roman resistance. Maybe it was actually a good thing making that full stack be drawn out into this fight in Genoa, because we didn't have to run it down at all. Yeah, nice, we got him. GG's, let's continue. Oh my. Alright. Try and run down as many of them as we can. It's hard to identify which ones are going to be the actual reinforcements or the Legion? I reckon we crushed a lot of the Legion. Oh my god. Right, let's get back to the inbred talk. What was happening? Reinforcements are so much closer in Rome 2, unlike Attila. True. God damn it, I've never played or watched any Rome 2 gameplay. I'm totally unaware of the units. Okay, same. You're going to be busy with the micromanage. Yes, niece/nephews, right? The multiplier times 4. Yes, Colton. Real reason the Habsburgs married so close to home was that they wanted to keep the genetic traits of Charles V in line. Oh yeah, nice. Exactly, Lola.
Our men flee the field of
Waffle House. Simpsy acting like it's just a stereotype, then spends 15 minutes justifying inter-family relations. Yeah, but like so, let's fight this one upon the battlefield. We've got ladders. Hopefully it's enough. Now, hopefully this just isn't a really big slog fest. Our ladders are slowly but surely making their way up. This was always going to be a difficult siege, even without a reinforcing full stack. Hopefully we can pull it off. 56 minutes though as well. Hopefully we can get enough time. Okay, so go over here and then see if we can make a play. I reckon they've already made their way into the settlement though. Okay. We're working the gateway still. And now we have forces on the walls. The barbarians are at the gates. Oh my god. Brutal. And on the walls. Okay, get everyone here to flood in. So there does seem to be a little bit of a traffic jam there. We'll try and send our skirmishers over this small bridge and make a play, but we'll see. Okay, now these guys are here. Let's attempt this gateway. You sit here in reserve.
one of our units has used all its ammunition.
Let's send you two here. Okay, we've actually beaten one unit there, which is good. Our reinforcements are coming over the hills of Rome. Alright, back over here. How well did they... Okay. I think they technically stopped. Why? Oh, I guess a unit they come... No. We'll try and get as close as you can. %88 fire damage.
Ready for battle.
That sucks so much. Do we have to manually attack this? What is going on? I guess they're bugging. Like... Like, try and get as close as you can to start manually attacking. There we go. If I attack, what are they going to do? Oh no, there we go. It's doing it now. Oh no, it's slightly making them move around a bit. Okay, that's being damaged now. They can push through here. Let's give out attack orders. Jeez, man. The enemy gates have been destroyed, nice.
The men are wavering.
Alright, maybe try and hit the gatehouse then, I don't know. You've moved all the way over there. Okay, so we've got some fighting here now. Fighting for this gateway. We weren't able to skirmish those units. Or properly melee attack them for some reason. Kind of cringe, actually. What's back here? Cavalry. How well are these guys doing? We're trying to target this. You're still going for that. You're sitting there. Maybe getting all these cavalry units to throw torches and then engulf the gate might give us an opportunity to flank.
Iberian sword, spearman.
We'll give out some attack orders here. Just the way this is sort of going,
Noble cavalry.
I don't really want to move these guys too far up. We will have reinforcements, but yikes. I think there's just going to be too much. What's this?
Iberian.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
We should send some units to go deal with it. Yeah, no, this push is just not working. Focus on that unit. Why are they charging like that? It's crazy.
Sword. Warriors ready. Orders. March, warriors.
We are winning in some areas here. I wonder if that's due to because we're fighting garrison units. Right, that is properly engulfed. So get ready to go. Okay, we seem to be crushing the very light units. The real test is when we're coming up against the swordsmen. Wait, so they're coming out now?
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
What is happening? I guess we're sort of distracting them, but... Okay. Once again, light units. Wavering, not much with everyone else. Speed things up. Goat, aka greatest of all time. Alright. Alright, maybe these other pushes might be where we're gonna win.
The enemy's
Nice,
gates
go.
have been destroyed.
And once you're in, go for this. Okay, at least we're contesting the gatehouse. Pull back. Allow them to come out and we'll skirmish them. But as you guys come on in, make sure to leave the stream a like, would appreciate it. If you can. Helps out the stream.
Flee the field of battle. This is a shameful
Okay, I'm gonna move my skirmishers on the walls here. Don't forget that your infantry units have javelins to throw. Are in shooting mode by default. When you want to engage in melee, you should put them in melee mode first. I've got them all in melee. Because I want to start pushing quickly. Like, is there much of a difference for us to get like a little bit of a volley off here? Alright, flood here now. Alright, what's happening over here? Yeah, if we just sit back and try and kite any unit that comes out at us, that's probably the play.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, now the slingers, once they're up here, I could move the generals up. Maybe. I just need to keep an eye on them. Okay, reinforcing unit coming from over here. Oh, dude, we've been really successful there, though. Nice. Give chase, big time. Everyone else...
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Distracting might be the play. So what's this? Oh, we'll charge that then.
We have captured the gates.
Don't let them skirmish us. Look at that. Keep going.
We have captured a tower.
Let's go with an inspire. Okay. Our skirmishers should be able to give fire on a couple. Right, what's happening here? Get one unit to engage. Try and occupy this. They're trying to flood and push through there. Against an equity unit.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Okay, so we won there. Let's try and move back and we'll try and start re-skirmishing again. We are actually managing to actually nail down some units. Alright, try and get some more guys over there. Probably even 3 actually. Except for you, go back over here and fight for this. Okay. Charge into that, don't let them hit you. So these slingers properly firing at will? They are. You should try capture the town square. Yep, that's where we're going. We're going for the main capture point. We might even be able to hold it off, to be fair. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. This is going to be the play. We throw everyone over here. We might be able to win on time, yeah. This has turned out a lot better than what I sort of thought was going to be. Where the main assault is here, we're not really doing too. Flash. We're actually going to lose there. Oh, they're about to get cycle charged. That's annoying. Alright, try and get here. Like I said, these guys are still trying to get there. What's happening here now? Are we properly skirmishing into this? We're actually nearly out of ammo though. It'd be great to get the cavalry inside. It would be. Oh, they're actually capping that. How? It's a general unit moving around. Oh no, you need to keep going there. If I move here, we might be able to stop this unit coming near us. Shaken. We're winning there though.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Alright, need to get this under our control. Still make sure the bulk of the army moves there. What's happening here now? Get everyone to charge that then. Still struggling to push here quite a bit. Okay. Although, I guess that capture point there doesn't overly matter. Nice. Get over here then. Oh nice, we're really giving chase on some of these. We'll flank around the back there then. Okay, we're nearly about to start initiating the countdown. We just need to hold it for 200 seconds. Alright, keep focusing on this and then we'll try and get in this way with the cav. Okay, I think we're good here now though. Things looked a little bit hairy there, but thankfully I think we were able just to distract. They are trying to go, they're trying to like push back in here now. Quite a bit. Okay, just need to make sure we get more of a military presence. Over there. Okay, so now we can switch back and then we'll try and go like there. So we can start hitting the gateway. Alright, let's just try and get more units over here. We're probably going to lose here in this position, but it's okay because we might win here theoretically. I do want to try and give chase. Yeah. Oh wait, so well we haven't capped it fully. I was like, why are we not initiating the countdown?
Our enemy have lost
But we are. Alright, form up there. We are having a crack at the walls there. They are trying to swing back. Nice flood for that. They're moving up here. So we will lose here, unfortunately. At that point. But it's just defending this. We just need to make sure no one comes. Like, maybe move a unit here. Maybe move just like a couple units higher up here. I might even sit a unit here. And then the rest will make a formation here. I reckon we've probably got time on our side. Where's this going? Okay, so there are some heavy Italian swordsmen trying to flank around the aqueduct.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Okay, we're about to win here though. So it was actually the northern push was the play. Nice. Okay, so I might even get another unit down here. We just need to delay them as long as we can. Yeah, they're coming that way. Is there a point here to come from? No, I don't think so. Yeah, we'll try and engage that. Because they're going to try and come headstrong as they know we've taken the Senate.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
I might even commit more down there. Just need to hold for 38 seconds. Nice. We're going to capitulate there. Just 19, 17. Come on, come on, come on. Nice, we got it. Close victory. We do outnumber them by about 1,700. Let's fight this one on the battlefield. And then we can probably auto-resolve the one at Beneventum. And then what I'll do is I'll push down and take Asculum. Watch out for the Equite shock. Get around here. Are they charging? Swing this way more. Get ready to form up if they're coming. We're going to be able to skirmish back with them. We're kind of kiting this equite unit, but it's a heavy shock, so I don't know how much it's really going to do. Alright, they're moving up some of their vilites. Let's make sure our general's here. Just keep moving. We might get cornered here, you just got to be careful. We'll give out an attack order soon, I think. It's just hard to micro this cav. As the front lines are about to clash. Iberians on mainland Italy. We've done the Hannibal Barca strat. Just keep moving. Alright. I guess we charge. Alright, try and flank. Try and get my skirmishers over. Maybe over here. Actually, maybe try and just hit their general. Nice. Flank around that. You go further this way. Nice. Bit of frontline fighting. Oh, bro. Nice. Dead Romans get smelly fast. Okay. At least they're good Romans. Right. Yes, as a barbarian, I approve. Alright, let's go here. Alright, make sure we're charging properly. Dude, some of this is brutal. These young Astarte boys. Where's their general? Over here. Yeah, we'll try and go for him again if we can. Alright, our general's sitting there fine. Probably could justify ours going around and maybe charging. Still want to try and hit there. Thankfully, I wonder if we attacked them when they had more units on the peninsula, I wonder if it would have been this easy. In the sense that even if they weren't near Rome, I feel like they just committed to the Carthage front. Like, way too much. Like, there's... Oh, we're actually losing here a little bit. Maybe go here? There's actually, like, the enemy general's dead. Nice. There's actually so many units in Carthage that are just sitting there. Barbarians, perhaps at least. Not lead. Okay, right. Alright. Yeah, let's go with this. Move you up. Alright, we're about to get a really nice envelopment here. Brave barbarian axeman. Oh my god. Absolutely so bloody here. Look at this, nice. Oh my god. Stabbed him in the head with an axe. What a way to go. Nice, let's continue. This is not a bad stopping off point for this campaign. What have we done? 6 hours for this one? We could move on to something else as well if you guys are more interested in that. Stay tuned for more Lithuania campaign on my Twitch. And we're going to be wrapping things up here today. Thanks guys for watching. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpsy, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.